Scorpio, this is your end of year 2021 tarot reading for November and December to see how this end of the year could come to a close for you. So what I have here, guys, is I have a spread of tarot cards, Rider-Waite and Star Child Tarot, 5 different positions. We've got 3 oracle cards and an overarching tarot energy. So let's just jump in and we'll see how this unfolds. So the first card out was Play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. An important reminder for us after a very heavy year. You've got the Tower at the center of your reading. It's going to be important for you to not forget the joy within and to do things that make you feel good and make you feel happy as well. I've got Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Some of you, on top of the energies here, might be going through a starseed awakening. You can give that a Google, but realizing that you might be a light worker who is here for another purpose. And that doesn't mean to say that you have to become a tarot reader or a healer or a therapist or anything like that, but it might be important for you to keep your vibration high and use your intuition, because through experiencing your energy, others uplift as well. And when enough of us uplift, that's when we have the mass awakening, the move into the 5D, the big awakening, the age of Aquarius that has been written on all the great spiritual texts. So important message there. Your yogic path card is Tamas, and Tamas can be a heavy energy. It can have a positive aspect to it. Some of you might have been through quite a cocooning stage this year. Lockdown obviously in your country might have made you feel like that. Cocooning can be good when we're using it for, gaining insight, for recovery and rest. But when it goes on too long, we can become tamas. We can sometimes feel into our little inner laziness can come out if we're not exercising and looking after ourselves. So you might be coming out of a period where you have been feeling a bit more lethargic, and the cards are saying it's time to pick up your energy now, to play, to get into that kind of like lighter energy. So that's something just to be mindful of. You might have been kind of hibernating, and it is time to come back out into the world. So 3 of Wands is your overarching tarot energy for the end of the year, Scorpio. And this is all about moving on to the new and creating the new for me. The 3 of Wands shows somebody who has put a challenge behind them, or will be putting a challenge behind them, and then really looking forward to the new frontier. It shares the number with the Empress, which is about birthing a new age, new creations, and that kind of thing. And you might find yourself towards the end of this year kind of at the threshold of change and getting ready. Obviously, Judgment's the last card there, to kind of liberate, go beyond, or take some bold action. You will be feeling successful, I feel, in what you will accomplish in the next couple of months. So let's move to the tarot spread. I have 5 positions here. I have your energy, the situation, I have the challenge, I have the advice, and the outcome. So in your energy at the moment, you have got the 9 of Cups and the High Priestess. So you're feeling intuitive, you're having gut feelings, and it says that you're kind of feeling quite satisfied with where you are now at the moment. The 9 of Cups is somebody who has been focusing on happiness and satisfaction. You might be having deeper insights into how to achieve that in your life. So we do have the Tower coming up, so we will get to that. It's in your challenge position. It could be that thing of like just when you feel content, just when you feel satisfied and everything's kind of ticking along, the universe throws us a little bit of a curveball. And I feel like you might actually be having those feelings right now. Oh, this is a really nice period. Everything seems quite good. Is this the calm before the storm? And then we move into, Judgment and Tower energy. So we'll see how that unfolds. The situation here, Queen of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. For me, this is generally a situation of in the home. Queen of Pentacles very much is that practical homemaker energy. The 4 of Wands can talk about, partnerships and relationships and home as well. So it could be, I'm even feeling here, you could have been trying to purchase a home or rent a proper home, rent a home here that you really will meet your needs, is what I'm really feeling. You know, that the Four of Wands is about that milestone. So it could be that you've just sort of found the perfect one that you're focusing on, but there might be a challenge with that, with the Tower, that doesn't quite work out as you'd hoped for. But we have to keep in mind that when the universe changes our course like that, it generally means that it wasn't in alignment anyway, and there's something better coming in down the track. So the situation, something to do with your maybe money. Queen of Pentacles really associates with money and home and that kind of thing. And the Four of Wands is also about stability and security in those areas. So let's move along to the challenge. I've got High Priestess, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Yeah. So I am going, even though we've got the Two of Cups in this reading, I'm not really feeling like this is directly related to your relationship. I think it's more home, work, or money sort of situation here. The Queen of Swords could indicate contracts and legal things, like that house contract, that work contract. Just when you thought it was going to make you feel happy, you've just found the thing that was going to make you feel very content. The Tower comes in, like it falls over, it falls down, and in your mind you're like, oh, I knew it. I felt that there was something wasn't quite right. I'm really making a few Freudian slips right now. Sorry, guys. The High Priestess also is like, if you look at this card, you can't see what she's got behind that pomegranate curtain. So there could be something that is revealed to you at the last minute about this contract or thing that then pulls the Tower down. It's like, okay, well, we can't possibly move forward with this now. And the universe is saying that, you know, you've dodged one here. This is a blessing in disguise. Just keep that in mind. You know, you'll find something in better alignment, Queen of Swords, down the track. So that's what I'm kind of feeling, like a divine diversion. Something comes out and it might change things a little bit for you. The letters B and J could be meaningful for who you're dealing with, company you're dealing with, people you're dealing with, the street name or something like that. You'll notice I am keeping this reading quite general and broad. I'm reading the energetic pattern, and your job, Scorpio, is to relate it to the life area that's under the microscope for you at the moment. Tower, of course, really does show that it's something that you thought was going to be, you're solid, you're stable. Maybe you got right down to almost signing on the dotted line, and then something is revealed that you already kind of had. Maybe you were very happy about it, but underneath it there was almost like a this is too good to be true sort of feeling. That's what's coming through for me. In the advice, I've got the Two of Cups and the King of Swords. So Tarot is saying to you here, Scorpio, to see the big picture. Keep in mind that, you know, this is all happening for a reason. The situation will transform, and, you know, it's all leading you to somewhere better anyway. I'm going to clarify that Two of Cups, though, because it could be that the situation has some kind of impact on a partnership in your life. Sometimes we go through those kind of stressful events, it can. We've got the Six of Swords here. Yeah, the Six of Swords can be about travel or movement. Through the situation, there could be time away or time apart from a partner coming up. Six of Swords. It could be that there's a little bit of stress placed on a partnership through having to leave behind whatever this was that you thought was going to be your next big thing, right? High emotions and that kind of thing. But it's like, with a bit of a heavy heart, we have to leave this behind. So that's what I'm really sensing with that, guys. Yeah. Because of that ending, because that came to an end. And for some of you, there might be stress on a personal relationship that comes to an end. Not necessarily in your romantic relationship. It could have been that this opportunity came through a partnership, a colleague, a friend, or something like that. And because it falls over, maybe because there was something they weren't telling you, then that relationship also ends and you move on, because you didn't really get the truth or the authenticity that you deserved or really needed in that moment. So that leads you to the Judgment. Yeah, it is time, final judgment on that situation, and time for you to liberate and go through to the new. And the Judgment energy is almost like, well, this was a divine wake-up call for you. You won't get yourself in the situation again. You have come out in your power here, Scorpio. That's your major arcana. And again, we see the Queen of Pentacles. So do you know what this, for me, this represents? Whatever you lost back here, right? Because I'm seeing that as being that perfect stability, that perfect home, contract, job, whatever that was for you. We get another opportunity, right? Something probably better, something that's going to put you in your power. So that's what I'm feeling. So some kind of divine dodge, redirection, or diversion. And we have to keep in mind that it happens for a reason, because the next thing that comes in is going to lead you to the Ten of Pentacles, more solid than ever, more stable than ever. This is like dream home, dream job energy that can provide everything on your list. Maybe you thought this was it, but there was something that wasn't quite sitting right with you, but you wanted to believe it. But then you learned something that was just a deal breaker, or the contract falls through. You had your heart set on it. Could have been dealing with someone you know. That connection is severed. You go your own way, and then you actually end up finding something far better that meets your needs. You end up feeling in your power. So it's a very happy outcome here. So this whole thing could take a while to play out. This could be towards the end of the year, even into next year with this reading, Scorpio, but I am intrigued, so you'll have to let me know how this goes for you. Do keep in mind it's obviously a general reading for the collective. It's quite specific. It's not going to resonate with all of you, neither is it meant to. So if it's not your reading, you don't have to say it's rubbish. You can just leave it behind for somebody else, because there will be someone that it resonates with. But do drop me a comment if you're cool to share. I love to interact with you guys over there. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share the video, guys. It just means I can keep these readings coming to you, which is what I love to do, and that's part of my job as a light worker, to be of service to you guys. And I will see you back here for weekly readings right till the end of the year. The 2022 overviews will be out towards the end of the year or beginning of next year as well. Wishing you much love and magic. Take care. Bye for now.